I need an honest answer here. Are we calling snub? Should we call snub for this? Jeremy Sochan selected all rookie second team. I am not sure. We're going to look at the people who made it, and we'll see whether or not this is a snub.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so Jeremy Sochan, big news, good news. Our boy made it. He's growing up so fast. Now, before we talk about this and we talk about whether or not this was a snub, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description, or become a patron or YouTube member, only $2 per month. And as you guys know, I've been answering more questions from Patreon and YouTube members because I think I should show you guys more love. Okay, I really do appreciate everything that you guys do, and I'm gonna do that more often. I've done it a few times this week, but we're gonna keep the ball rolling. I should have been doing that anyway. I'm terrible YouTuber. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this. So Jeremy Sochan selected to NBA All Rookie second team. So I saw a few people with this sentiment, which is really stupid. And he said, how did Jabari and Sochan make it over Sharp? I saw a few people, not a lot. Okay, most people have a brain and they understand. But I think that I encapsulated exactly where these people are coming from. Okay, my brain saw cool Sharp dunk. That's it. Because that's kind of what it comes down to. I said this during the season as well, that I think that a lot of people see Sharp as a better player than Jeremy Sochan, but it's really off of highlights. It's really just off of, oh my God, he can jump really high, but not necessarily looking at the two guys play or watching Jeremy Sochan play. And Sochan's gonna look. I know you're thinking, oh, it's just his rookie year. People will eventually see. I'm telling you this right now. The way that Jeremy Sochan plays, they will never see. Okay, we will forever be arguing against people, fans from every team, about how good Jeremy Sochan is. He is one of those players that's just not going to put up a lot of stats, and that's just the reality of the situation. Now, when people see him firsthand, they're gonna be like, oh my God, he was amazing. I mean, very similar to like Manu Ginobili, who didn't put up like a bunch of crazy stats during his career. But it's going to be even more so with Jeremy because he does a lot of the intangibles that you don't necessarily see on the stat sheet. So just prepare yourself to argue with a lot of people for years. It's hopefully he has a 20-year span, but I mean in the NBA, but it's going to be 20 years of you arguing against bad takes. So anyways, all right, that's a lot of jibber jabber. All right, let's go ahead and move down here. It says the NBA has announced its all rookie first and second teams. San Antonio Spurs first year swingman Jeremy Sochan was selected. He averaged 11 points, 5.3 rebounds, 2.5 assists on 45.3% field goal percentage. He joins fellow rookies Jalen Duren, Tari Eason, Jaden Ivey, and Jabari Smith on the second team. So we can see here, that's a beautiful class right there. Now, this is what I wanted to look at, okay? I wanted to see who made it into first team. So who made it into first team? Let's see. All right, here's something we can't argue with, right? Ben Carroll. If you argue about Ben Carroll, I don't know what to tell you. Jalen Williams, I think that's fine. Yeah, he should have made it. Jalen Williams was really good this year. Also, hold on. Let's bring up, this is what we're going to do. I didn't do this before, but I probably should have done this before. All right, we're going to put in Walker Kessler because that's one that I wanted to argue for. Jeremy Sochan. And we're going to do Jalen Williams. There we go. All right, we'll get the results from all that. So while that's loading up, we'll go back over here. So who else do we have here? So we have Walker Kessler, which... that, I don't know, man. A lot of people were arguing whether or not Walker Kessler should have been rookie of the year. Why am I the one that's like kind of iffy with that whole discussion? I never understood that discussion. I guess those are the last two, but I don't know. Keegan Murray, most definitely, he should have been in first team. And Benedict Mathurin, yes, he should have been in first team. And I'm actually shocked that he got quite a few second team votes. And as we can see here, Jaden Ivey, don't argue with that one. Jalen Duren, no argument here from me. Jabari Smith, no argument here from me as far as second team. Jeremy Sochan, that is crazy that he got, that is absolutely crazy that he got less votes than Jabari Smith. That's wild to me. Okay, I watched both of them play pretty much all. Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry, not Jabari Smith. I'm so sorry. My brain, I'm really tired today. Tari Eason. Okay, never mind. That's right. I thought Tari Eason was ahead of him, and I was like, that makes no sense. No. Jabari Smith, that's fine. Jeremy Sochan, then Tari Eason. Okay, so I wanted to compare a few players, okay? I wanted to compare your boy Jalen Williams, and I wanted to compare Walker Kessler with Jeremy Sochan. And as we can see here, none of these guys made it. Pretty sad for Jaden Hardy. All right, let's go ahead and look here. So, okay, it didn't add in the other person, but that is fine. All right, so looking here, it says Walker Kessler, Jeremy Sochan. If we're comparing their two stats, it's kind of strange to me. Jeremy Sochan averaged more points, but only 2. Okay, so that's short. That's fine. He averaged, or Walker Kessler averaged 2 blocks more than him, and rightfully so. He came into the league as a shot blocker. That's who he was going to be. Assists, Jeremy Sochan averaged more, rightfully so as well. And we look at rebounds, obviously Walker Kessler has 3 more than him. It's just a super close race in my opinion. I think that field goal percentage helps Walker Kessler a whole bunch over Sochan. But then again, Sochan was taking threes as well, and he was working on that throughout the year. So I don't know if I'll go as far as to say he was snubbed from Walker Kessler, but I do think that it should have been at least somewhat of an argument throughout this year, all year long. It's been like undeniable, like Walker Kessler is the top rookie. And don't get me wrong, like he's a really good defender and everything, but I've seen the Spurs games and I've watched Jeremy Sochan, and he's a nasty man. Okay, he can do it on both ends of the court. So, but I understand, I get it, whatever. And the other one I wanted to compare, because since it didn't come up because it's stupid, is Jeremy Sochan and Jalen Williams. All right, let's see here. Let's get the results. Yep. Also, pretty close. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but Jalen Williams definitely clears Sochan on the statistical side of things. As you can see, 14 points, so he averaged more points. He averaged more steals. He averaged more assists. Only 1 less total rebound. He had a better 3-point percentage, which you expect that, and a better field goal percentage. I think statistic wise, yes, he clears Jeremy Sochan. That is totally fine. And as far as minutes played, because that's the thing to take into account, 4 minutes, about 4 more minutes. Yeah. I think he cleared Jeremy Sochan there. So he definitely deserved it over Sochan. Even better free throw percentage. So I guess the only one I would question is Walker Kessler. I mean, he's gotten just so much praise, which I liked him going into the draft, but I was just not expecting him to be considered like a top all rookie first team type player. But hey, that's just me. I could be completely wrong. This is where I come in and I say, hey, there's my bias talking. So if anybody has anything to combat that and say, no, you don't understand, Walker Kessler, this, that, and the third, I am all open ears. Okay. But the times that I've watched him, I'm like, oh yeah, he's really good. But comparing him to Sochan, I just thought Sochan was more impressive, but that's just me. That's fine. But yeah, pretty good list, man. Huge for Jeremy Sochan. And the long scheme of things, even if he didn't make it, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Not really. Even the type of player he is, I'm not expecting him to be like some superstar in the league. I expect him to possibly be on that star level, but not like a superstar or anything like that. He's gonna be more so a guy that just brings everybody together, and that's the type of player he is, just a glue guy. And that's really important for a championship team. So when you're trying to build one. So anyways, you guys let me know how you feel about it. If you were curious, Malachi Branham actually got a few votes. He got 3. Actually pretty sad about Dyson Daniels as well. But then again, they haven't really had a lot of use for him. Play a ton. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later. And until next time, bye.